Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is 9 p.m. here at Nerdbot Studios. You know what time it is. It is time for Anime Weekly, your one-stop shop for all topics anime. It's here where you get to learn about that kawaii philosophy. Your hosts, Shelby McWeeb and Andrew J. Alandy. Shelby, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're doing well. We had a weird week hiatus. Obviously, things were being rebuilt and reshaped around here. But hey, we are back. So we're sorry we missed you guys. But hey, we definitely missed you. And hey, we're here to talk about anime. Who's our guest for this evening?
Our guest for tonight is the incredible, is insatiable a good adjective? I don't know.
You can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi guys, my name is Seanyboy808, also known as Shawnee Quinn for some of you guys. I am also the director of Anime Impulse.
Yes, Anime Impulse, one of the up-and-coming conventions, which has been just completely awesome. So, folks, you know the drill. If you've been here before or if it's your first time, always please share the stream out. Share it out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Vero, MySpace, Zonga, LiveJournal. I don't know, whatever you got. Any sort of social media.
Friendster me. Thanks.
Yes. Is Friendster still a thing?
Actually, I don't know, but sure.
It probably is.
I wasn't alive. No, Geosites. Ooh, Geosites.
Yo.
Geosites.
But yes, folks, make sure you are sharing out the stream. And of course, sound off in the chat. Tell us that you are here.
What else can we bring up? Like, make us your AIM icon. Let's make a custom Anime Weekly AIM icon.
Bro.
Do you remember? Did you have an AIM account?
I
did.
Yeah, I had like 8 of them, and of course they're all dead now because AIM is dead.
Okay, but did you ever have to customize it so your crush would know exactly who you were about or what you were about? Like, you needed the perfect glitter icon for your AM account.
No, what was your account? I feel like yours was sparkly kitty girl 24.
I think it was I tried to do the random thing, something that had to do with socks.
Wow.
Yeah, something like knock your socks off or something.
That's actually pretty cute though. That's pretty cute.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Oh god.
What about you? I had the uppercase X, lowercase X, framed
with the
my
underscore.
username. Yeah.
I think mine was literally Choirboy808 or something like that.
Really?
Choirboy808. I respect
you kept
that.
the 808.
I kept the 808
till the bitter end.
Yo, branding 101. Stay with that the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you got something, you got to stick to it, right?
I was actually Tweedlepie. Don't look up Tweedlepie.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
No, I was Tweedlepie for most of my life, and then when I turned 16, I'm like, oh no, all the internet stalkers are gonna find me. But now I want all the internet stalkers to find me, so I should have just kept Tweedlepie consistently.
So you can get to 5,000 likes on Bombshell Media and Cosplay on Facebook.
Get her there so she get 10,000, and then 20,000, and then 50,000.
I've been at 4,900 for a year and a half.
I
just want that threshold to be passed because yeah.
All right, we're not going to go into what my names were on AIM.
Well, the same one you have
Daddy,
now?
809.
I had 10 of them.
809, he outranks you.
They were all based on characters that I used to do internet role play with in the video gaming areas. Yes, I used to do that. Little known fact. But I am going to give a quick shout out to the lovely people in our chat. Jose Shady Solis, Jonathan Sotero is here, Miguel Arturo Palomares, Brianna DeCoster, Anthony Ayala, Greg Hammer. What's going on, everyone? Candy AJ Killen says, Sean with hearts. So much love for our guest.
Hey, you the best.
Right? And also, Brianna says, such a fun con. Anime Impulse is fantastic. Also, huge shout outs to Antonio DeCoster and Daniel Somoleta says, what is up, party people?
I'm a party person.
Right?
Can you hear me now, Candy?
Nice.
Candy. Yo, I love me some candy.
Lamar Harris is actually in the building, but he's also tuning in. He's saying thoughts.
Same.
Right?
Wait, thoughts THOTS?
As
or?
in, don't invoke the thought police. Oh my god, what
Wait.
did I do?
Ooh,
that's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine. I do see also Magpie Wen in here and DM Gilbuena as well. I'm doing my best to shout out everybody that's in the chat. Again, this is an interactive show, folks. We'd like to hear your input on what we talk about here.
We should put a paywall behind shoutouts eventually. You have to give us $5 for the initial shoutout.
Right?
Subscribe to my Patreon, myonlyfans.com.
Oh my lord. You kids. Also, Joshua Timog says, hey, Sean, with a happy face. So.
Ooh, I know who you are.
Oh, Tyler McPhail. Also, dude, a lot of love for Sean. I understand you also, before we begin, you have an event that's coming up soon for the Spoopy Times. Is that right?
While you talk about the event, sorry, keep that pose. Can you share the stream in the page?
Oh, the page.
Because I have no signal.
Oh, okay. So
Yo.
we actually have. Am I allowed to promote the page as well?
The Anime Weekly page?
Oh, the Anime Weekly page.
Yes.
Well, people do need to like the Anime Weekly page. First of all, facebook.com/myanimeweekly. That's where we actually post up a lot of our fun stuff. Shub is actually the one who's driving that page and making sure that there's a lot of fun content on there. But make sure that you have liked facebook.com/myanimeweekly. That is where we are. You'll see us. Make sure we just passed 500 likes and we're steadily growing. And of course, every now and then we actually broadcast off of there too. We actually were at the Epic Cosplay Wigs Halloween sale.
Yeah, you were there too.
I was there too. Yeah, but I don't wear wigs, so I don't know what I was doing there.
Yeah, you were having fun though.
I was having fun. It was fun.
Great fun.
It was a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next event, and I can't wait for my next wig to put on my head from them. That wasn't sexy. I don't know why I did that.
We have a question from the chat. Conda AJ. Am I butchering this name?
It's fine.
Conda asks, I have to ask, Sean, did you like Dragon Pilot?
Did I like Dragon Pilot? Ooh, I don't know. And this is from Candy, right?
Candy, yes.
Candy, you're like my best friend now, girl. Okay, so let's talk about this. Did you like it? You tell me the thought. You tell me the thoughts in the chat below. Give me your details, and I'll let you know.
Good. That's great. That was the great. Trick them into commenting. That's the best.
Hire me, thanks. I'll be here all day. I appreciate it.
Okay, good. I got the vote of confidence. We did say it right. Tim Fantastic Noah is in here as well. John Proco, a good friend as well as Kurt Bros, and Brian Marquez joining in the chat. Okay, so it's Halloween season. Obviously, October is upon us. We've got all those spooky ghosts and goblins. So, what do we do? What do we do with the anime world in terms of like Halloween? What do we like to do? First of all,
not share our cosplays with everyone else.
Oh, that is a huge. I'm actually glad you brought that up.
No, okay, so like, I mean, everyone knows, like, I mean, I dabble in cosplay. I'm not a huge cosplayer by any means. I'm known for other stuff, but not cosplay, or by more anime-related stuff. But, you know, I have a lot of friends who are cosplayers, and, like, they always tell me how, especially during Halloween time, you have those friends like, hey there, I love how you wear costumes all the time. Can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? Can I borrow this wig? And then, like, they're like, no. And then people get mad at them. It's like, well, you pay me $500 like a deposit to make sure that my things are in perfect condition because I spent hours and hours and hours for a con, you know, and I spent money on this, so it better be in perfect shape, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You end up getting the person who borrows it, and then we'll take care of it. But then when they borrow it, and then they end up going to like a giant Halloween party, and next thing you know, vomiting Victoria.
Yeah, there's like vodka in your wig.
Yeah.
It smells like a good and a bad time at the same time.
Right? Yeah, there's some definite stories on there. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's hard because all the cosplayers are like, I have nothing to wear. I have to get a new costume for Halloween that I can't wear to a con.
Right.
Like, you need a specific costume for Halloween because you have to go somewhere and you don't want to do it, blah, 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 blah. But you're like, I don't want to ruin my costume, so I'm going to make a new costume that I can't wear to a con.
I love how people make sexy everything. Like, oh, I'm going to be a sexy, like, mouse. Or I'm going to be, like, a sexy sea anemone. Or I'm going to be a sexy, like, I don't know, like, disposable garbage can. Like, ooh, just mysterious and sexy. Ooh, Halloween brings that out.
Wait, a sexy trash can? Would that be where my waifu went?
That's actually where I live. If you want to come after work, I'll be there. Thanks.
I got you.
I should do the sexy, you know, there's always that one guy at every con who does like, I'm your waifu, and they're in a trash can with pictures of like Rem and like Asuko all over it. I should be a sexy version of that, but with like a smaller trash can.
So it's just a smaller trash can with like maybe like a, what's it called, those leggings or like a little garter belt?
Yeah, the fishnets.
Fishnets, just fishnets.
I'm cosplaying the cosplayer though, like not the trash can.
Okay.
So I'm going to have like the glasses and like the fedora over it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Lauren Stone, by the way, is joined us in the chat. Hey, what's going on, Lauren? Feng Tong says cosplay anime characters, but in Halloween costume. LOL.
Yo, Feng, we don't have no time for that. Shoot, okay?
Well, you know, let's think about it. So, if you could pick one anime character, first of all, take an anime character. What do you think they would cosplay for Halloween?
Oh, this is a good. We could spend the whole show on this.
Right? See, that's a tough thought because one, you got to think of what anime character would you want to see in a Halloween outfit.
I mean,
like the first thing I'd see, what I would suggest for you, Shelby, is actually Saber in her lion outfit.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yo,
right?
that's cute.
Canon.
That's cute.
Yeah, because it works on so many levels.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Everyone in the comments, pick a character, any character at all, and we'll tell you what they would dress up as for Halloween.
Right.
But I have to know it so I can refuse you. Like, I'm not a dictionary. No, encyclopedia? Anime? What? Okay. Yes.
Indeed. I am keeping eyes on the chat, by the way. So, Candy, by the way, says, I enjoy the story. I enjoyed the art. However, I felt the voiceovers seemed more forced than anything. Thought it was a really good story for courage and bravery facing the unknown. I'm assuming in reference
What anime?
In reference to Dragon Pilot.
Okay.
Yes. Very good.
The actual art and everything, obsessed, love it. I love everything. Like, I'm very like an aesthetic person, so like that's my ish right there. But I totally agree with like the voice actors. But at the same time, like, let's be real. Like, if you told me to voice act, I don't know how to act by any means. I'll be like, yeah.
Nice. Miguel Arturo Palomar says Ed, so from Full Metal, in Alphonse armor. And Alphonse wearing Ed's cloak, so I guess a little switch.
Is this after or wait, when is this? Is this before the huge?
Like during the catalyst?
During the catalyst, like transmutation.
When he's armor, yeah.
Jonathan Sotero, by the way, is saying All Might of popular My Hero Academia fame. All Might in a Superman outfit.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
and
cute.
like Midoriya would be All Might because
Oh
he
my
would dress
God.
up like All Might, and that'd be really cute.
He wore like a super oversized like All Might like onesie or like a snuggie.
Yeah.
No, he'd end up being Superboy to All Might's Superman. That's just too easy.
Oh, that is sweet. Oh, let's give us hard questions, guys.
Oh no, that's fine. By the way, Candy says Sean has it, haha, and says I support your series, ha ha ha. So
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Candy. I appreciate you too.
okay. To be fair, you watch anime now. I don't really get to think of like spoopy animes because it's like year round. Like there's always like goblins and demons doing really weird things. So I don't really think of anything that's like totally Halloween oriented. Now you don't even think about it. What do you guys think?
For Soul Eater.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
Soul Eater. That is like Halloween. That's
Halloween.
That's Halloween. That's just Halloween.
That is Halloween.
52 episodes of Halloween.
Oh.
Just straight up, yeah.
Okay. That reminds me of, oh my god, Shaman King?
Shaman
Yes.
King, yes.
That reminds me of Shaman King, and also there's a new anime that I just watched the 3rd season. I watched all seasons. I'm obsessed. It's called Overlord. Obsessed with it. It's like demon, skull, necromancer king, like that. It's like Halloween. Like the main hero is a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
And it's literally just like, it's like one of those isekai genres where it's like they get sucked into like the video game world.
Oh yeah.
But the main hero is actually a villain, and like he's like this giant like necromancer leech undead character, and all of his like minions and everything are also like monsters or monster-esque in some way. So that to me just screams Halloween. Like completely, you have like succubuses, vampires.
Oh wow, okay.
You have like demons and like some weird other creatures, and there's these 6 maids who are also like boss characters in the video games that work under him, and they look like humans, but they are all monsters. So there's like a werewolf one, there's like a zombie one, there's like a insect queen monster or whatever. So that to me like screams Halloween. I would love to have that, but I don't know what they would dress up in Halloween. Like, would they just be like themselves, or would they be like humans?
Each other.
Or
take them completely 180. Put them in something that you would never expect.
I want to be an office worker. Ooh, I want to work in the DMV.
A DMV work. That's.
They could all be like the sexy mouse.
Right?
Duh, I'm a mouse.
Tom Mouse.
All right. So, chiming in with a couple more characters, both grounded. AK, get into my heart.
She would definitely be a sexy witch.
Sexy witch.
Tosaka Rin as Aisaka Taiga, aka Crushing Sun Hiding Dairy. Okay. I can see that. Joshua T. Monk says Toru from My Hero as the Invisible Woman.
Yo, can you just... Okay, I'm sorry, but let me just like be like, I'm obsessed with Invisible Girl from Boku no Hero. She is like my OTP. Like, y'all don't know, I ship her so hard with myself because like she's like a dark horse. And like why is she here? Like she's more useless than Mineta in some form, but like you just want to root for her.
Yo, don't hate on Mineta, dude. Do not hate on Mineta.
I'm holding with Mineta later, but
hey,
like
I've read like Doujinshi, right? I've read a lot of doujinshi
okay.
just to read it, just to know like what they do, and I don't have to explain it because you know what happens in it. But like I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Shelby judging you so hard, but not really.
I mean, so is everyone else in the world.
Right?
I didn't make it though.
Okay.
Sure.
We're getting another Brianna DeCosta is chiming in for more spoopy animes. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Okay, so it does have zombie type elements, and it is pretty freaky at times.
Yeah, that's good. That's good because like there's not that many zombie anime.
There really aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's High School of the Dead. Is that the wait? That's the one with the booby physics, right?
Yeah, the
booby physics.
Yeah.
Yes. Can somebody clip that, please? Clip that. That was worth it.
There's Zombie Loan, but I feel like I like Zombie Loan because Peach Pit did it, but it's pretty like emotional zombies. Like they're not really like I'm gonna hurt you. It's like I'm sad, love me, I'm dead also.
So like a zombie in the very emotional sense.
No, they're literally dead.
Oh, they are dead. Okay.
So they're dead inside and out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Candy says Albedo from Overlord.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a succubus, and she's actually also a virgin. She was programmed. So like last second, so in the game before he gets sucked in, she was like this like bitchy kind of character. Oh, I'm supposed to swear. Sorry. Ooh, sponsorship got lost. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, but like in the right before he gets sucked into the game, like he changes her character profile, and she becomes like super like loyal and loving to him, and she's obsessed, and she wants his baby so bad. She wants this dead leech's baby so bad, but she's also a virgin, which is ironic because she's a succubus. So and she's like giant big titty waifu status. So
okay, you're fine there. That's really all you need apparently.
I also like Higurashi no Naku Koroni.
Nice.
I didn't like horror movies forever, even a little bit. Like I think Pirates of the Caribbean even scared me when I was younger. But for some reason, I'm like, I'm fine with Higurashi. This is good shit. I love washing fingernails.
What?
Did either of you see Higurashi?
no.
Like the most traumatic scene, and it's really old, so I can give the spoilers
Okay.
because one character. It's about the plot is actually kind of interesting. Like they are a bunch of kids in a really small town, so they all have to hang out together, and that explains why there's like big boobed older girls and like young girls just hanging out because there's no other kids there. But they live in a town where like there's weird legends and weird like on this special holiday every night something happens and like the time resets itself, but they keep on all getting murdered, and the murderer changes every single like.
It rotates, right?
What's it called? Time
like a time
reset.
warp or
Okay.
But every
like
time
happy death day.
yeah.
Morbid.
Yeah, so every time resets, and every single time there's a new murder situation, and it's not the same people. So you don't know who to trust every time it starts over, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because sometimes they're innocent, sometimes they're not. But some of them, it's like there is a consistent thing, but that's the spoiler. But the biggest scene that everyone like freaks out about over that, it's like the most traumatic scene, even not the murder part. Like that's kind of creepy. But there's a scene where one girl has to put her fingers in a machine that rip off fingernails, and she has to do it herself one by one.
And there go my pleasant dreams tonight.
That reminds me of Saw. Like I don't know if you okay.
Yeah.
So like here's the thing. I'm a big ass scaredy cat. Let's be real. Like I hate horror movies, but I love them. Like I love watching them. But I'm like the biggest scaredy cat. So I'm like here I am like 5 o'clock in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning, watching a scary movie in the corner, and I'm like I'm not going to sleep I guess because like here I am watching like Saw 4 or whatever, and like watching like oh my god that could be me one day. Like I don't know.
Saw 4, by the way, the one that featured X Japan doing the theme IV.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Did you? Yeah.
Look at you at this helpful trivia segue.
Dang, you're so smart.
Yeah.
I really only know that because I'm not
God.
even a fan of like the Saw series. I'm a fan of X Japan, and I remember X Japan in 2010 did that song, and I remember that song being on Rock Band, and then we sang that song, and it was amazing. Okay.
Wow, no wonder you're so smart and brilliant, talented and handsome and just tall. And
Also, you smell nice.
Thank you. I actually wore cologne. I took a bath today, so it's okay.
oh, I didn't.
All right. Jumping into the chat, Brian Callilung says, "Hi Andrew, hi Sean. I love you both. Much love. Y'all look great.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you, Brian."
Hi, Brian.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no. Shelby, you get all the love already. It's okay.
I don't know who that was. So.
Okay, no worries. Everybody's chiming in also. Big titty waifu status. Can we get a counter of how many times big titty waifus or just big titties get said on the stream tonight?
Segue, we lost Rob. We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Rob, I missed you. Come back to me. You don't respond to my text messages.
Rob is, by the way, in the chat. Shoutouts to producer Rob, the meme slinger, wherever you are. We miss you, buddy. So,
Rob, can you manually do the counter in the comments?
Right.
We do big titty waifu.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're counting on you, Rob.
So, Candy asks, are any of us familiar with Chaos Child?
Chaos Child. I think you're gonna say Kaon. I'm like, boy, am I?
It's like Chaos.
Oh, let me tell you.
What
Chaos
time?
Child though is
Chaos
the
Child.
okay.
I'm not. I'm gonna be real.
That is all of us. That's 3 strikes on there.
Please explain it to us in the comments.
Right. Candy says the Saw theme is my ringtone. Okay. Tim
Yes.
Tastic, by the way, agreeing with Sean, saying, same, I hate scary movies. I cried watching the original Saw because I was afraid. I mean,
It's definitely Halloween aesthetic.
I mean, it has vampires, so I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Also, there was like that time when like every 13-year-old was like, Yuki, Zero,
oh,
I
God.
love you.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
was I even born? I'm kidding. Guys, I'm old. Like, let's be real. I'm actually old.
You're eternal, Sean.
I'm actually 54.
Nice. So, April's question, sassy as she is asking, okay, so what is our main topic for this evening?
Oops.
So our main topic. Well, first of all, we do want to talk about Insanime.
Yes.
Yes.
And we did want to talk about Halloween a little bit because we have a solid 2 weeks where we're allowed to talk about Halloween before it's like try hard.
Yeah.
You mean I can't just talk about Halloween every week?
We can. Would you stop us? Like, would you care if we
I don't-
did that like in July?
I mean, Halloween is every day.
Yeah,
I wish because I love candy corn. I know everyone hates candy corn. Before y'all come for me, I love the taste of candy corn.
That's fair. You know what? Everybody has their own likes and dislikes, no matter how right or wrong they are.
She's calling me out. Anyway, so the main topic today.
Yes.
No. So I mean, obviously we're gonna talk about a little bit about one of the events I'm throwing. But the main topic is about anime and how it's kind of becoming more mainstream and kind of like how it's merging with pop culture and before how it became such a subsect of a small niche audience to now more into the general audience and how kind of the mainstream affects us and how we affect mainstream. By the way, I did my dissertation for my bachelor's in Asian studies about Japanese pop culture.
Really?
I'm smart, y'all.
Very well done. Okay, so
Good.
Anime becoming mainstream. My question to both of you, actually, and this is also a question for the chat too. When did you first realize that anime was becoming mainstream? You know, when was it? What point for you was it mainstream? See, this is a tough question because we've got various times. For me, it was like the third wave of Toonami.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Toonami.
right?
I think it's when Hot Topic no longer catered to goths.
Oh, that's a that's
that
a
makes
good,
sense.
That's a
That
very
makes
good point.
sense.
Yeah.
Hot Topic no longer just carrying the gothic. I mean, they still do, but now there are the hot.
They don't
like,
really
hot-
cater to goths.
Yeah, they carry. Well, it's a lot of the mainstream now, and you got a lot of Marvel, a lot of anime as well. So that's a big one. Okay, so looking in the chat, first of all, Jonathan Sotero saying Halloween is year round. Thank you, Jonathan. Yes, of course. Brianna getting mad at me saying I love candy corn. Stop hating. Also, Jason Logan says I love candy corn a hell of a lot. Candy has put a link to Chaos Child in there, and also is asking Shelby, who was on your shirt? Can't see through your microphone.
It's Clefairy.
Yo, it's like hella cute. Like it looks like she's on a beach in Hawaii or something.
Oh, Mount
like
Moon.
a mountain. Oh, Mount Moon?
It is Mount Moon.
Oh, just kidding. I thought it was Hawaii. I was like, she's like surfing in Hawaii. Like,
She deserves a break. She
Oh, okay.
has a lot to do. But yeah, it's Mount Moon. I forget who makes a shirt though. If you're in the comments, it's the same people who make the Do You Even Pose shirt with JoJo. So
Okay.
look them up and plug them because I forgot.
Right. April chiming in, by the way, saying agrees with Shelby. Hot topic. Tim Tastic saying when Sailor Moon was on UPN after Bananas in Pajamas was when I realized anime was mainstream.
I disagree.
Really?
With you.
Yeah.
Tim, I respect you.
Yeah, I like. Yeah,
as a connoisseur, fellow of man media. I think that was not mainstream. I mean, I guess I agree with you that it being on TV was mainstream because I was never part of like the I have to go to VHS stores to buy anime.
Yeah.
Crowd. I'm not saying you are, but like I think that was the start of it, and I think everyone enjoyed it when they were kids. But once they grew up and to the point where it's safe to enjoy cartoons as an adult, if that makes sense.
I agree.
That's
with
when it
that,
became mainstream. Like that's I agree. It did start it. Like Sailor Moon did start it because everyone's like I like Sailor Moon, and now that they're old, like oh I used to like Sailor Moon, but there was a 15-year period where they did not enjoy Sailor Moon consistently.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense. I think for me, it's a little bit different. I'm from Hawaii. I grew up in Hawaii. So, and for those who don't know, Hawaii is generally mostly Japanese people. Like most of the population is mixed with Japanese something. So a lot of us are a mix of things. And Japanese pop culture is very, very prevalent in Hawaii. Like I grew up watching like Doraemon. I grew up watching like Kikaida and Super Sentai, Power Rangers, the Japanese Power Rangers. Anime was always on. So I guess for me it's a little bit different because I grew up with that. I grew up with like mainstream anime being mainstream because it was broadcasted on television constantly. But I guess for me, like maybe when I realized it was like bigger, so like once I got older and I was like on like AIM or like I don't know like Friendster or whatever, when like Naruto really started to become popular, and I was like oh like people actually know this outside of like Hawaii.
Yeah.
And like when I moved here to California, first off, huge culture shock.
Right.
But like when people at my college was like oh like have you seen like this anime or this anime, I was like shocked because for the most part I thought people didn't know that at all, and they're like, "Oh no, we watch this too." I'm like, "Oh my god, weebs! Yay!"
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a big thing.
Brianna saying, by the way, your childhood was lit, Sean. So sounds like Candy giving me shout outs to my specs. Thank you very much. These were Christmas gifts to myself. All right, jumping into the chat, Darius Osora chiming in saying, that's when I thought Sailor Moon, but Pokemon picked up. And then when you ever referenced anime, automatically, typically people were all like, you mean that Pokemon stuff? And that's when Darius knew that it was hitting mainstream. And then followed by Dragon Ball Z, which was nerve-wracking because they kept restarting Dragon Ball Z every 3 weeks because we didn't have rights to all the episodes at first, which is true. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, technically Pokemon was mainstream, but mostly with children.
Right.
If that makes sense. But yeah, I remember the Pokemon, like there was just one period, like that 3-year period where everyone had Pokemon sheets, everyone had Pokemon, had the game.
I still do. I'm obsessed with Pokemon, guys. Just saying. Yeah. I will be the first male fairy gym leader or Elite Four Pokemon. Y'all, I know y'all stalk me all the time. You like my pictures and shit. Like just make it happen. Somebody make me a trainer or something. Make me a cameo. You don't have to pay me. It's fine. You don't have to pay my parents' fee. It's fine.
Right. April Valgrana saying Naruto was the icebreaker, so aiming a little later.
Naruto wasn't cool though, like to be honest, like
really?
that kind of set everything
I thought
back.
It was so. I bought the headbands. I bought the kunai. Like, okay, maybe I was like a huge baby, but like in high school, I was like ninja running like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in, thanks for tuning in to Anime Weekly, again, your one-stop shop for all topics anime. It's here where you get to learn about the kawaii philosophy. Your hosts, Shelby McWeeb, Andrew J. Alandi, and our guest host for the evening. Give it up for Seanyboy808. Did I get that right, by the way?
Yeah, always and forever.
I didn't even look at my screen for that one. So again, folks, if you're watching, make sure you've shared the stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any sort of social media. Sit your best friend down. Hey, tell your most hated rival, come sit down. Let's enjoy a hearty beverage and watch about anime right now. So,
I'm in so many groups. I'm just posting to all of them.
Naruto for me, you could say it was like the other end of mainstream. I don't know, like...
Yeah, no, I agree. So what I feel like happened was, I think that certain people did like Naruto. And I feel like that kind of set it back from entering the mainstream because some people just loved it a little too much with too much of their heart.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We were all that person.
Right.
But I think when it came out and then kids really liked it, but made it uncool again, if that makes sense. You're all hating me right now, and you should, until I explain myself. Like, I think So Pokemon and Sailor Moon happened, and then like 5 to 7 years later, Naruto happened. But Naruto was not like universally loved and celebrated by the masses.
Right.
It was loved and celebrated by a very select few of people. And then like I feel like it was like the nerds, which I'm not saying that none of us were, but it was the nerds. So everyone was like, I'm not a nerd. I don't like Naruto.
Narutards.
Yeah, Narutards. Yeah. That's what the internet would call them.
Right.
Weeboos.
I was outside just yelling Kagebusha no Jutsu like no tomorrow. I was like, screw what people think about me. I was running across Hawaii with my ninja red, my kunai, with my headband. I still have my headband to this day.
But you know what the good thing about it though is like Naruto with that dedicated fan base. I mean,
it did start something though. It started a movement, but it was like a silent movement for a while.
Right.
Like an underground movement.
Okay.
So to speak.
Now we are being asked. I guess Candy's asking me now, but I'm going to make sure I ask all of us because this is a whole group question. Candy's asking favorite anime movie, not show.
Wait, are we talking about live action or animated? Because I hate like almost all live action anime movies, especially American versions.
Let's go animated.
It sucks.
Let's go animated. Okay.
Boku no Hero movie.
Boku no Hero?
Shit. You go next.
No, okay. Well, I mean, Boku no Hero is off the board, as if we're going drafting. I actually don't remember watching too many movies, but the one that did come to mind of all the ones I have seen, Unsung Hero, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I actually really enjoyed, and I watched it when I was 14 or something. I was able to rent it amazingly at Blockbuster because my parents hadn't age restricted my account on the Blockbuster account, and so I was like, oh well, I want to watch Vampire Hunter D because I think this is really cool, and it turned out to be actually really fucking cool. Yes, I cussed. Deal with it. So,
shit.
I'm going with,
there we go.
Yeah, did I take?
No, we've all cussed.
Right.
No, it was. There's just a lot of you can go like the Your Name or Silent Voice route.
Your
You
Name.
could go the Sailor Moon or Card Captors route, Card Captor Sakura, or you could go the like Satoshi Kon, like the Paprika and the Perfect Blue route. I don't know which route I want to go. I pick 6.
Pick 6, just everything, all of them, all of them.
This is pick 6.
Oh no! For me, Pokemon the first movie, that moment when Pikachu cries on Ash, done. The feels, y'all. I don't care if you're a weeb or not. You cried at that part.
I totally agree with you.
God, I have the soundtrack in my car.
Oh my god, I remember that soundtrack.
That's a good soundtrack.
Okay, so looking in the chat right now.
Did you guys have your own Pokemon OCs? Because I did.
Oh wait. OCs? Okay. So y'all, I still play Pokemon to this day. Like I said, I play like Pokemon like Showdown or something, which is like an online like digital thing. I also played on this. I also had there was a Pokemon forum, and like I made my own like OC, and I would do like these beauty contests with my Pokemon and whatever. I'm just a huge like Pokemon nerd.
That's totally fair.
I just loved it. I just loved everything and like creating my own character and like going against all these gym leaders. And like now Pokemon's a lot more customizable, so I can actually like live my dream. Especially since Sun and Moon was in Hawaii, I was like, that's my ish. That's where I'm from. Boo boo.
Nice.
But I mean, I just love Pokemon. I'm excited for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and with the new legendary Pokemon, I just love it. Yeah.
All right, the chat, everybody's chiming in with their favorite movies. I'm seeing, let's see here, Howl's Moving Castle, great choice, by the way. Ninja Scroll, Jonathan Sotero chiming in with that one. Ninja Scroll, great choice, by the way. Much love for Spirited Away. Tim Tastic saying, I think best anime movie, Kimi no Nawa or Sailor Moon R. Another vote in for Howl's.
He agrees with me. He's saying I'm right.
Let's see. We've got votes for anime movies, all Sailor Moons, and then Revolutionary Girl Utenas, and Pokemon, and then One Piece film Gold, another great choice. I'm also going to give a quick shout out to Street Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Ooh, that's good. Not the live action though. That one sucked.
We don't talk about. We don't talk about the Kristen Krug one. We will talk about the Jean-Claude Van Damme one because it's so bad it's good.
Oh no, that one is so bad it's good. Like that one gets a pass.
But we're talking about the one with the epic Chun-Li versus Vega fight.
Yes, that was a good one.
Which when they did the dub for it, they set it to like all this industrial rock, and it was just like you had bands like KMFDM and Silverchair and Alice in Chains on that soundtrack. for an animated piece, which technically is an anime, but like it was Street Fighter 2. It was amazingly done. So shout outs to 1994 for that. It was like 94, 96 when that came out. So I'm aging myself right now.
I was too.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, I wasn't even too.
Oh, we have a vote, by the way, for Ponyo.
Studio Ghibli always makes me cry every single time.
Noah Cyrus was the voice of Ponyo.
Really?
Isn't that weird to think about now? Because now she's like Lil Xan, like.
No, like it's just like looking at her now to back then. It's like.
I think she's a Ponyo, yeah.
She should wear a Ponyo costume.
Yeah, she should bring it back.
Okay.
She should bring it back.
Noah, listen to us.
All right, now
we'll help you heal.
Now we do have a question. Does Transformers the movie count? Asking Tim Tastic. No. Does Transformers the movie count since Toei Animation did the animation for it? Does this count as an anime movie?
Silence.
I'm gonna.
Shia LaBeouf is my waifu, I guess.
Well, he also eats people, but we're not gonna go there. Anyway.
I just thought of it.
All right. So, folks, again, if you're just joining us, thank you again for joining us here at Anime Weekly, your one-stop shop for all topics anime. Your hosts, Shelby McWeave, Andrew J. Landy, our guest host, Seanyboy808. Shawnee Boy, I understand you have an event that's coming up soon. Is that correct?
We didn't even talk about it. Oh my god, this is what I'm here for, y'all. I'm so bad. I'm a bad spokesperson.
I am literally gonna throw the alley-oop, and you just gotta dunk it Shaq style. Go for it.
Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, if you don't know, then sad. No, I'm kidding. Again, my name is Sean, also known as Seanyboy808. I run an anime convention called Anime Impulse.
Hey.
I'm the director.
Yes.
And we've been out for 3 years, and we've grown quite considerably, which I'm very thankful. I'm very proud. I'm very happy. Thanks to people like everyone watching here, and to you guys for supporting us. And we are going beyond just like the con itself, and we want to reach out and do more branded stuff as well as events. And one thing we saw was there wasn't really a Halloween event, or there is, which we can talk about later.
There's a couple.
There's a couple of Halloween events, but we wanted to do something before Halloween.
Okay, yes, so like a pre-Halloween party.
Like a pre-Halloween party before the actual Halloween party, So we're throwing something called Insanime. Get insane with anime. Ooh, cool. I'm so cool. But it's going to be at the Belasco in downtown LA from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And it's going to be just banging music, a lot of fun, a lot of people will be there. It's an anime cosplay clubbing event, so if y'all want to come in your cosplays, live your life. We actually have a cosplay contest that's being sponsored by Ultra Tokyo Connection, so the winners will get some cool expensive pop figures from them.
Hey, nice.
And yeah, so if y'all want to join, go to animeimpulse.com. Tickets will be there as well as information. I also have this cute little flyer that we made. So this is one of my friends. Her name is Emily Gould. And so I don't know. It kind of goes to the idea of how I guess anime is becoming more mainstream, and how I want, at least and how each con is a little bit different.
Right.
Every con is a little bit different, and that's why I love going to different conventions. To support my friends who run conventions, but also because everyone's a little bit different. One may be focused on voice actors. One of them might be focused on, I don't know, fashion or the cosplayers or something. I'd like to, for Anime Impulse, I really like the idea of combining cool street culture, street fashion, that kind of almost too cool for school aspects, and combine it with anime because it is becoming a little bit more mainstream.
Right.
With people like Bape, with people with oh my god, they just released the Goku boards. I totally forgot. Oh my god, I'm trying to forget their name. Oh my god.
You're trying to forget or trying to remember?
I'm trying to remember. They just, I know Vampy just posted a picture with with the Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Adidas. Adidas has a whole collection of Dragon Ball Z shoes out, and
wasn't there a Supreme Akira?
There was a Supreme Akira.
Supreme was so sick. Lie.
Final Fantasy Lightning from Final Fantasy 12 or 13. 13. She was in a ad with Gucci or something. So it's showing how anime is becoming a little bit more mainstream, or that pop culture is becoming a little bit more mainstream. And
right.
I think it's cool that I can be hey guys, I'm a cosplayer, or also I just give zero fucks. Let's be real.
Right.
I have big dick energy. So so yeah, just I think it's just cool, and we should all now be able to be proud of owning up to that we're weebs and whatever, and we can just go out into the world and be yo, I'm a weeb and I'm proud of it.
Right.
So party with me.
Yeah, like one thing too is Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
At one point, I actually I've had a couple of jobs in celebrity news, and at the start of one of my first jobs was the day that Kim Kardashian posted a picture of 02 on her Instagram and said my inspiration for my hair, and she dyed her hair pink.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was like Darling in the Franxx was like still new when that came out too, so it's like someone like it's like good you committed to that.
Yeah.
Gesture, Kim. Thank you.
The crazy thing is that a lot of celebrities. I think a lot of celebrities were in the same boat as we were. 2007. I remember hearing stories. Like I said, I'm dating myself. 2007 at Anime Expo in Long Beach. This is back when.
That was back when it was Long Beach.
Yeah, for the one transitional year was there, and this was the year that Skin was playing. So if you guys are unaware, Skin was it's now defunct, but it was a super group of J-rock artists. The lead singer was Gact.
Okay, yeah.
The guitarists were Miyavi and Sugizo.
Oh.
And the drummer was Yoshiki.
So all the legends, all the legends.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was, that was the big thing. That first of all, that concert was amazing.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
But I don't know where it is anymore, but there's actually a video of Danny Trejo. Who was actually at that concert and saying, "Oh yeah, this stuff's great." Like he was like a huge fan. So it's like like people got to understand. We as regular weebs, regular like nerds. We're not alone in this. The celebrities, are sharing this with us too. And now they're putting it out there. You got Kim dyeing her hair pink, and you've got all these collabs too. So
a lot, yeah.
It is a lot. So, but it's nice to know that we're all in this with our shared fandom together. So.
Thanks, Kim.
By the way, Jerry Jack and Possible A joining
look
in.
at those little photo guys in the chat.
Yes. By the way, Lay's saying, 3 legends talking right now.
You're the legend, Lay.
Right.
You're my Lay.
Wow. That was rather intense.
Wow.
Also, Darius Osorio saying it does show how mainstream the anime has become. Now that you've got people doing car raps with anime, you ever go to
Itasha?
The Tasha cars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, so funny thing.
Yes.
I like how I speak somewhat like okay Japanese. Because I was again, I'm half Japanese. Parents raised me, whatever. I don't know if y'all say this Itasha cars, but Itasha literally means car. Or not, but like Itasha car is like, it's like saying like car. I don't know why I say that. Do you guys say that, or like, cause like?
No, that makes sense.
Well, is it kind of like when people say "rip in peace," like when they write that out?
No, I think Itasha meetups. I think just people are like, "Oh,
okay.
it's my fault. We're saying it wrong."
Oh, okay. I got you.
I think it's just because I don't know.
Cause like the kanji in sha is car, but it's like saying like car. I'm just like sorry, it's off tangent. I know y'all can hate on me.
Thank you for telling me that.
Y'all can flame on me later.
No. Thank you for telling me that, because you just saved 3 seconds of my life every time I say that.
Right? Yeah.
Like you saved me at least 5 minutes of living.
Indeed.
I'm just a lifesaver. Look at me.
My father is a race car builder.
Oh, nice.
So I always wanted an Itasha when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I still want one, but for different reasons. So,
You
Dad.
put waifus all around it.
Honestly, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed anymore. I would absolutely get the car like
Do
that.
it. I would support you, and I will. I would fuckboy pose around it, and I'll just
All right.
Just
So
lay on it.
just blessed. Hashtag blessed.
So we'll have a quick minute. I'm also going to plug one more thing, folks. So we did talk about the Insanime event. Now that is happening. That is Thursday, October. What's the date on there again?
October 25th. So that is a Thursday at 10 p.m. Y'all, I know y'all are gonna be like, I have school, I have work, but let's be real. Everyone goes out clubbing Thursday nights, guys. Take one for the team, yeah.
Thirsty Thursday.
So that
Or like, especially because if there's LACC/PMX before, why don't you party beforehand with us and then go? It's more fun. More fun.
So you're going to start your Halloween weekend off with Insanime, and then what you're going to do is on Halloween night, once you're done trick-or-treating, because I know we all still love the trick-or-treat.
Oh, yes.
What we'd love you to do is actually come out to Nerd Nights. In fact, the next Nerd Nights is happening on Halloween, October 31st. That is a Wednesday. Now, that's going to be starting, I believe, at 7 p.m. That's at the Dave & Buster's in Arcadia, California. Again, it is Halloween, so we'll be having a lot of fun there. A lot of big events. There will be cosplay there. We will be showing The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, we are indeed authorized to show that. So that's one of our one of the great movies that crosses between Halloween and Christmas, and it's just a great movie altogether. We will have nerd karaoke. DJ Chuck Nunn will be spinning that night as well.
DJ Chuck Nunn.
Indeed. So, folks, start off your Halloween week. It's going to be like 2 weeks of Halloween. .com. That's tickets and more info. And then when it comes to Halloween itself, join us, Nerd Nights. That is going to be at the Dave & Buster's in Arcadia, California. Again, that's going to be $10 for entry, and your $10 actually gets you a $10 play card as well. So you get in with your cover and you get a chance to play. $10 game card, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of cool stuff. So this is going to be one epic Halloween for 2018.
Will you win me something?
I will win you a giant
If
hug.
you're my real friend, you will win me something.
I will win you a giant hug. Is that okay? That's a fine.
Is that a hug? Can I take it home with me? Can I put it in my car?
If my stench lingers on you, then yes.
I might be down for that.
There is a big claw machine there.
There is.
One time they cleaned it out.
Really?
Yeah, like this person, the photographers just started playing it, but they didn't want to stop, so they just kept on playing it until it was empty.
Oh, nice.
It was cool. There was like a bunch of cosplayers running around with like a bunch of stuffed animals.
Yo, what the fuck? I want shit. I love plushies. Y'all send me plushies my way.
Round two, yeah.
I will say this: Preacha Pinsuk says already got my tickets. Preacha, is that for Insanime? Because I would be very proud of you. If you got your tickets for Nerd Nights, I'll be proud of you as well. So.
We are proud of you either way.
Exactly. Okay, so in terms of anime going mainstream, Greg Hammer does bring up a point. Now I'm going to segue off of Greg's point. Voltron. That's about Voltron. Remember the original Voltron that aired? Did air as a part of Toonami. And now, obviously, we've seen the Netflix reboot that's come up. It's coming up on season 8 now, I believe. How do we feel about, as part of the mainstream, classic anime is being remade? I know that there is a Thundercats reboot. There was one back in 2011 as well that people slept on, and now we've got they slept on that Thundercats reboot. It was amazing. And now we've got the new Thundercats reboot, which is a little more kid animated. How do we feel about these reboots of popular series?
I thought Sailor Moon Crystal was very much needed.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's gonna kill me. Wait.
I want to hear what you both have to say. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, the first season was really bad. I mean, okay, so they didn't do well, executing the idea.
Anything?
Yeah, I just wanted a remake of the manga story of that.
Okay.
I wanted that to exist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there was a little bit of like, oh, did you have to do it that way? You should have been more consistent. But I think it was needed, but it also didn't erase the previous 90s Sailor Moon anime, if that makes sense.
Okay. So
They're running different races, if that makes sense.
So it's like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, basically. Like,
wait, Dragon Ball Super is the one with like the different color hair Gokus, right? Like there's like 10 of them now in different color. I guys, if you haven't noticed, I watched the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but like that's it. And like it was like a couple episodes. It wasn't so like when I found out there's like a green haired one and a gold haired one and a purple haired one. I'm like, yo, what are we trying to be? Like, are we trying? Why do we have all the colors of the rainbow right now? I'm confused.
They're channeling their inner Mortal Kombat with all the colors of Goku.
That I'll be down.
Right?
That I'll be down.
Skittles.
Skittles. I love it.
Skittles.
Okay.
Also, I think everyone will agree that Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was the same thing.
Okay.
I think that they did it way better than Sailor Moon Crystal did.
Okay.
But I am happy that because Full Metal Alchemist and Sailor Moon have such good manga that didn't really get translated to it's not the silver screen, it's the tiny screen. What do you call it? TV screen? Let's call it TV screen.
I call it the box.
The box.
Yeah,
it didn't get
Call
translated.
it dad.
Call it daddy. It didn't get translated to daddy well.
God.
Just call everything daddy. But I don't think that I do think that the manga was. I liked the manga of Fullmetal Alchemist and Sailor Moon, so I'm happy that exists in a animated platform. But I think that the anime themselves is a standalone.
As long as it's better than like the live action stuff that they've been making. Yo, I have a whole tangent about like live action stuff that we can talk about later. Live action, most, not all, most suck, especially the American versions. Can we talk?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, okay, the Japanese versions are actually not that bad. Like Attack on Titan, Rurouni Kenshin is like one of my favorites.
Great, by the way.
Like of all time, but like, and then why does America get like Death Note or like Dragon Ball, Dead or Alive? Like, have you seen those?
Hey, Kiko.
Yeah, I remember the last guy. I had a boyfriend. Whoa, hold on. There was a person who I was dating, and they were like in love with Death Note, and one day like I went over, and then the next day we left, and then they had put up Death Note posters over every single building, every single fence right near his apartment. It was like it was following him.
Oh no.
Okay.
You never saw those all over West Hollywood with like posters of Death Note?
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention, to be quite.
Yeah.
Or like I've heard, maybe it was at that point I've heard like bad things already about it. I mean, especially after seeing that trailer, I was like, it's not gonna do well.
It's gonna have a sequel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna have a sequel.
Why? Same actors?
I don't know. Who cares? Who even watched it enough to like note consistencies in it? Just hire me.
Look, the chat is cringing right now at the mention of the live action DBZ guys. Yeah. April's cringing. Tim Tastic's like, oh god.
Live action Avatar 2.
We don't talk about
Avatar.
that. We don't talk about that.
But I mean, we all know, especially it came out recently about a new Avatar coming out.
That's true.
That will be directed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Not by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But I can't pronounce his name, so I had to give it a nickname.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. No, but it's gonna be. I heard there's good things about this hopefully new cast that will be not M. Night worthy.
We don't need the M. Night twists. Avatar, that story is so good on its own, and it's twisted enough. There's no need for the classic M. Night twist that you've seen that he has in every movie.
You know what I realized though? So that's one of the reasons why I think I don't like American versions so much. Is I realize a lot of American adaptations of anime movies or anime inspired movies is they twist things that's not supposed to be twisted.
Right.
And it's like you're already changing things so much. Like you just like I don't understand the character. I don't understand the plot. It's like keep it basically how it is in the anime. Just make it a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
If like the actors look like the characters or whatever, but if they portray them and act like them, and the plot's the same, it should be fine. Don't make like Dragon Ball Z about this 16-year-old like blonde hair or like this like frosty tips like early circa 2000s skateboarding boy. Like that's not like what.
Yeah, Your Name. Was it James Abram is going to be doing Your Name? Kimi no what? I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen. What they're going to do. A bunch of lens flare, probably.
A lot. Oh, J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams, yeah.
Okay, so if we were gonna do a new live action DBZ, we're gonna take Jason Logan's suggestion and cast Vin Diesel as Goku because of the muscles.
But actually, or The Rock. I am down for The Rock. The Rock needs to be part
and
of it.
And they don't
somehow.
like each other, so you can just
really?
factor that
so
into
one of them is Goku, one of them is Vegeta?
One of them is Majin Buu, one of them is Cell, or Frieza, or like...
Right.
Done. They can like actually fight, for real.
Right.
And then we'll just film it.
Just Photoshop the hair onto them.
Just like imagine one of them like purple and like with, oh my god, remember seeing the meme of the wedding? You know that meme, the video with like if this was my wedding, it should be like this or whatever, and the groom comes out like in the Frieza.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Vintique Smith chiming in. By the way, what's up, Vintique? Saying The Rock can be Piccolo.
Oh yeah, I can see The Rock being Piccolo.
See, the funny thing is, I can see Vin Diesel being Goku just because he's all about family. He'd be like, hey, so we were talking. He has like the weirdest voice too. Like you hurt my family. All right, well I'm gonna hurt you now. I'm gonna live my life one Kamehameha at a time.
Oh no.
Yeah. Although Jonathan Sotero says Vin Diesel is too tiny to play Goku. I actually
This is 2018. We can CGI anything.
we can.
2018, we can CGI everything.
Well, April Villagrana.
We're CGI.
April Villagrana actually speaking to you guys, saying live action can only do so much to where they don't use CGI.
Yeah, let's just only use CGI from this
So, but
one
I mean,
on.
there's examples where it works. Like Bleach. Actually, I saw the live action Bleach.
That was real good.
It was not that bad. Like it was good. Oh my God! You had one job.
Her ears, ladies and
Her
gentlemen.
ears fell off,
If you guys are
guys.
wondering, yes. That's okay, because obviously she wasn't using those ears for her headphones. Amazing enough.
But Bleach was like really good, and so was Attack on Titan. That was heavily CGI because like there isn't going to be like a 50-foot man just, you know. So I think that it's fine that as long as you can marry it and make it somewhat only when it's needed, you know. Like if you CGI everything, then maybe that's a little too much, you know. Even though like I that's my life is all Photoshop and CGI.
Okay.
But you know, I think it works. It can work.
Yeah.
Again, with Bleach, with even if they do like a live action film. Wait, didn't they do live action Full Metal?
They did.
Did it?
I think I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen the whole movie, but from the clips I've seen of it, it's not that bad.
The director worked really hard on it. I did like 2 interviews with him, and I'm rooting for him. He does a good job.
Nice.
I don't know.
Darius Osorio saying Bleach was pretty good. Saw it 2 days ago. It does need a sequel. Okay. April Villagrana saying, yeah, like some it works with them with CGI, but others like it might have been better if they had some CGI. Just saying, April agrees with Sean. So Darius Osorio, by the way, chiming in with our previous conversation. The Rock. So Dwayne The Rock Johnson should be cast, if they were to do a live action TVZ again, as Nappa. Could you see Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Nappa?
I want him to be Bulma.
You want him to be Bulma?
I want him to be Bulma or Chi-Chi. just for funsies.
Oh my lord! You too. All right. Did want to give a couple things. I did see a couple comments in the chat previously. Darius had talked about the Initial D movie, actually. So Initial D, obviously a very popular racing anime, all about the art of drift. And they did release a live action movie way back when. This was in the middle of the series as well. Thoughts on Initial D, anybody?
I only know Running in the 90s, and that it involves a person with a car. And I assume the car goes fast because Running in the 90s is a sort of fast song.
Running in the 90s was one of the, I think, arguably one of the greatest songs in Initial D ever.
History.
Sean, did you have an experience with Initial D?
I did not have an experience with Initial D, to be quite honest.
Really?
I'm showing my inexperience /
No.
youth.
You can't see every anime.
I won't lie. I lost. Well, I won't say I lost. I invested so much money into Initial D because I used to compete at the video game. I actually so I was in Pasadena this past weekend. Walked into, of all places, a Slater's 50/50, which is a huge burger place, and lo and behold, there's an Initial D version 3 cabinet, like a standalone cabinet. Like that is the most random thing you could find at this American restaurant, which was fine. And then of course, Initial D, the anime. So totally huge. Obviously, got people interested in the art of drift, and I mean that was a huge thing even well before that. But initially, a great thing. And then they did that live action movie, which we won't talk about. So anyway, as Shelby hums Running in the 90s.
Rob's not here, so I'm filling in by doing the background.
I miss Rob. I miss you. Come back to me.
Yeah, we love
Text me
Rob.
once in a while.
Right.
This is what Running in the 90s. Yeah, same. This is what Running in the 90s sounds like. Go on. Oh, Tokyo Drift now.
I'm so mad.
Yo, funny fact, Tokyo Drift, my friend was in the movie. She
friend was in the movie?
she was one of the girls who said, "Ready, go."
Ready, set. She was already set. Okay.
She was one of the Asian girls in the cowboy booth that said, "Ready, go." Girl is like booked and blessed now because of that movie.
Gotcha. All right, so it looks like we're coming to the end of our night, folks. And I do apologize for that. I do want to take one moment before we do our final shout-outs. Again, Shawnee, Thursday, October 25th, where should people be?
You should be at the Belasco Underground because that's where Insanime is at. If you're not there, you're not cool. I'm just kidding. Please buy my tickets.
All right, so Insanime happening Thursday, October 25th. Visit animeimpulse.com for more details and tickets. Again,
what about you, Andrew? Where are you going to be at a Halloween?
Well, I'm going to get to that in just a second.
Damn it.
So where are you guys going to be at Halloween?
Well, first of all, I know I'll be at Nerd Nights. I just want to make sure that Insanime, again, folks, animeimpulse.com. Make sure that's Thursday, October 25th, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Visit animeimpulse.com for tickets or more info. For Halloween, Shelby has asked graciously where we'll be for Halloween. We'll be at Nerd Nights again, folks. That is happening the night of Halloween, October 31st. That starts, I believe, at 7 p.m. Your tickets are $10. That $10 gets you a $10 play card at the Dave & Buster's in Arcadia, California. We'll be showing the Nightmare Before Christmas. We've got nerd karaoke. We've got cosplay. DJ Chuck Dunn's going to be spending that night as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, hey, once you're done trick-or-treating, join us at Dave & Buster's in Arcadia, California for Halloween Nerd Nights. Okay, so as we're wrapping it up, Shawnee, where should the people be following you?
Yo, follow me because I need more followers so I can get more money from posts. Just kidding, not really. Hashtag sponsor me. You can follow me at Seanyboy808 on Instagram, also on YouTube because, y'all, I made a YouTube channel. I'm kind of boring. But if you think I'm kind of interesting or whatever, follow me on YouTube at Seanyboy808. Also follow Anime Impulse because it's my job.
We posted a video from his YouTube on our Anime Weekly page. Scroll down.
Yeah, scroll down.
Shelby.
I'm Shelby McWeeb. You can follow me at the Bombshell Cosplay on Instagram. Please do that. Or Shelby McWeeb on Twitter. Please do that. It's actually SHELLBE McWeeb. I need to change it. And and I am trying to get 500 likes on Facebook just for me, because even though you don't really use Facebook cosplay pages anymore, because that's not the thing anymore, I want 5,000 likes because I've been stuck under it for a year and it bothers me. So go to Bombshell Cosplay. That's also on the Anime Weekly fan page, and like the page so that I can have 5,000 likes for me.
For Shelby, yes.
For Shelby.
She's special. She's Queen Bee has a minute. By the way, if you guys are looking on the screen right now, that is what we see here for Anime Impulse 2010 recap video. And Insanime, that is where you want to go. So again, visit animeimpulse.com. Get your tickets for that. So that's fine. Yes. As the images flicker. That's amazing. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Supreme Overlord Zuleta has graced us with his presence.
Thank you, Supreme Overlord.
Yes. Thank you, Supreme Overlord. I love you.
All right. So, yeah, if we're scrolling down, you'll see where to get your tickets. That's the Insanime for the 2019 Insanime Halloween party. I love it.
Look at all them guests.
We're looking to the future. But, yeah, a lot of guests will be there. So, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, look at all that Snugs Meow and the Funimation, but it's spelled like his name. He's cool. Shirtless and punching something.
He's always smexy.
Yeah, lots of cool people.
Oh my god, is that Utahime cosplay?
That is Utahime cosplay.
Oh my god, she's so amazing.
Right?
She's so amazing.
How do I get on there? I would love to.
I'm gonna put you on there right now. Actually, I have to go home, but I'll put you on right after.
He's totally gonna forget.
And lots of good guests.
There is a lot. Wait, Christian Howard?
Yeah, I love him. He's my friend.
Leslie
I love that.
Snugs me
All right,
out.
so guys, again, remember Thursday, October 25th, Insanime, Halloween, October 31st. Join us for Nerd Nights. My name is Andrew J. Landy. You'll find me at Andrew J. Landy on Instagram and Twitter, folks. That's it. This calls it for our episode of Anime Weekly. Tune in again next week at 9 p.m. Make sure you've liked Nerdbot Media. Make sure you've liked Anime Weekly. We'll see you next week for another episode of Anime Weekly. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
And good night.
I love you.